Good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Wednesday and we'll do our daily reading. I will use the Light Seer today, which is actually this deck. And we'll just take a look at current situation and the influences around that. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. These are also somewhat timeless. I believe that I think you come across the messages when you need to. Okay. Let's get started here. What do we need to know today? What do we need to know today? Okay. We have got current situation, 10 of Pentacles, present influence, 5 of Cups, future influence, 6 of Pentacles, what you don't see, death, what to look for, my poor little band-aid, 2 of Wands, what will be unexpected, Queen of Wands. I feel like I've seen her up there quite a bit. Okay, so challenge, 5 of Wands, strength, 2 of Cups. And where does this lead? Justice, advice. Wheel, Fool is at the bottom of the deck. I'm thinking about this. So let me move that. Wheel is the advice over here. Yeah, it's really odd. I got this feeling, and this is just an intuitive feeling. These two cards, and now normally I would not associate these two cards together at all. But when I was looking at the Fool at the bottom of the deck and I was looking at the 5 of Cups, I felt like this was what was disappointing. It was like you were very enthusiastic about taking a leap of faith and doing something new and maybe a new beginning or a new challenge, and you felt like it all went down that hole, just kind of spiraled down. It looks to me like it has something to do with the home or your security. Could be job. But it's almost like you feel like things aren't going to happen the way you thought they were going to happen. So the 5 of Cups would be that somewhat disappointed feeling. But it's weird to me too, because Justice is in the where does this lead? So it's almost like there is something here that's going to be set right in the end. And I don't get this overall negative feeling at all. I just feel like it's kind of been a struggle. That's what it feels like to me. And I'm looking at the 5 of Wands as the challenge. The 5 of Cups is the present influence. Even the death and what we don't see. And even 2 of Wands and what to look for. It's all a little bit of not a waiting game, but more like a struggle. And I feel like you just don't want it to be a struggle. I feel like it has something to do with, so this could be home, this could be relationship, this could be job. Yeah, and there's something that's kind of disappointed you about this. I mean, I'm getting the feeling that there was an expectation of something new, and it's just disappointed you. In the future, though, I feel like you're going to see things come together a little bit better. To me, that Six of Pentacles, I don't feel like is about, in this case, I'm not seeing it or feeling it as a give and take, or, you're at a point where you can share. I'm almost having this feeling that things are kind of coming together. When you look at this card, it is a giving and sharing, it's giving and taking, but to me, I don't know, I got the overwhelming urge of things coming together. Like, I don't know. That's the way I felt. So I feel like in the future things will come back around, back together, somehow kind of fit in to what you're thinking or how you're feeling. It's weird because I don't think this is any huge. So let's just be clear that this reading does not. I'm not feeling oversat. I'm just feeling kind of like this is just a disappointment. It's not a huge disappointment where you feel like nothing's going to happen, but it is kind of like in the way a little bit. Um, what worries me more about this card is I feel like it could linger into other things, thinking, well, every time I take a leap of faith or every time I do something new, I'm getting disappointed, or it's that's the only worry I have with that card. So what you don't see is death, and there is something transforming here, and I don't believe it's you. I believe it's something. Relationship, job, there's something that is transforming, changing, bringing new life, and you don't see that yet. So there's definitely something that's coming in. Let's clarify that a little bit. Tell me more about the death and what we don't see. I feel like, okay, the struggle, you know, um, it's odd. I got the Five of Swords, Queen of Swords, and Five of Pentacles. This reminds me back up to the disappointment above, to be honest with you. But I don't feel like it stays here. I feel like, too, like this has to do with having too much. When I see the Queen sometimes of Swords, I'm thinking there's no wiggle room, right? When you have your eyes set on something, that's what you want and that's all you want. And it leaves you with no wiggle room. And when you have no wiggle room, it's really easy to get disappointed. Um, but I feel like that's changing. I really do. Because we also have the Two of Wands and what to watch for. And this is like also, being prepared to map things out. Where do you want to go? How do you want to get there? You know, put the steps into place. And that doesn't mean you have to have a hard steps in place, but have an idea of what you need to do to get where you want to go. Yeah. And I think that's going to be important on what to watch for. And this isn't a daydreamy card, even though she looks daydreamy. I don't believe this is. To me, this is she's looking out the window and almost like pulling up maps on your phone or something, like, okay, do I take this route? Do I take this route? That's what this reminds me of. Um, so what will be unexpected is the Queen of Wands. There is going to be something that comes in that brings you. This could be someone, but I feel like it's more something um, that will bring you excitement and motivation. It kind of sets your motivation. So there is something that's coming in, has to do with this mapping that will bring back your excitement and motivation. I mean, I do see things as changing. Um, Ooh, my stomach just growled. Um, I do. That death, I think, says more to me than even the clarifying on it. So anyway, let's keep going. So the Five of Wands is your challenge, and I think it's like it's not a fight that's a challenge, but I do feel like whatever you're doing, it feels like a struggle to get there, and I feel like that's why you're looking kind of down down the hole. I feel like there's been a lot going on that hasn't come around, that's disappointed you. And you feel like there should be something new coming and there's not, and you feel like it's been such a struggle that the challenge is actually not being conflicted, not being there's a conflict here only for the fact that you want to get excited about something, Queen of Wands, but you feel like you can't because every time you do, you get disappointed. However, there is a relationship in the background here that's really a good one, a solid relationship that's helping you through all this, and that's your strength. It's a coming together. I think also you may have a tendency to bring people together to some degree, maybe. Um, tell me more about, I want to actually, unexpected, the Queen of Wands. Tell me more there. Queen of Pentacles. It's it's cute because okay, so I got the Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Star. So I feel like this Queen is you're taking a break from being the responsible one, like you're going. You know what? I want to be more like the Queen of Wands. I want to get excited. I want to have fun and bring hope to things around me. And I think that's what it is. It's like going from the Queen of Pentacles to the Four Swords. I'm going to take a break from being overly responsible. Not that you're going to be irresponsible, but I want to be more in the moment, which the Queen of Wands is definitely more in the moment and bringing hope in. Oh, I like that. Okay, I do like that. And then I'm going to ask one more thing on this Ten of Pentacles because I want to. Yeah, this Ten of Pentacles is just about something that you've been holding on to, strength that is like your dream, but it's just taking a long time. Therefore, you're getting disappointed. That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, so this all leads to justice. So I guess in the long run, kind of like things are going to happen the way they're supposed to happen. Not much. Let's see if there's anything after. Is there anything after this justice, please? You're going to be left with choices, which I think is good. I'm not going to keep going, but I feel like, in the long run, this is where it leads to. The things will be made right, and then you have choices on what you want to do, where you want to go next. And all in all, that is a good thing. So then we have the wheel as our advice. I mean, the wheel should be advice every day because it's just a reminder of not trying to stay in the past or not, um, time moves forward. Move with it. Not everything is the same. Not everything's going to feel the same. Not everything's going to be the same. Every day is a new day. Embrace every day because you never know what tomorrow brings. And I feel like with that Queen of Wands, that's exactly what you'll do anyway. It's an unexpected energy, and I don't think it's somebody. I think it's the way you're going to embrace the upcoming next few days. And it's going to actually surprise you that you are that, maybe motivated about something or excited about something. Yeah, there you have it. So let's take an enchanted map. I'm not going to keep going on that, but let's take an enchanted map. What is our advice for today from the Enchanted Map Oracle? This is our daily advice, please. What thought do we keep in mind? One more. I think we got this one recently. Come together. I feel like we did, or maybe it was in one of my astrological readings, but here we've got come together. I've got, I don't know why I don't use my little card stamps. come together is 8. I think love needs to be shared. Love needs to be expressed. Drawing the come together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion and all its forms of expression: romantic, familial, unconditional, spiritual. In each instance, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and significant other, a relation, a relative, friend, an animal, and or spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished like a magnet. You're attracting love into your life. This is the time for harmonious, caring partnerships. I will say this card directly relates to that Six of Pentacles because it actually talked about give and take. But I feel like, too, this is a good card to remember because I think part of this disappointment for some of you could be relationship. Um, and if that's the case, if that Five of Cups means that you've been, disappointed, I think that's why that Queen of Wands is coming in. But in the long run, and what's cool though, that is a strength. There is a relationship out there that's definitely giving you strength to move forward. So there you have it. There's our daily reading. I hope you liked it, and please hit the like button um, and leave a comment. I appreciate everything. Thank you. Take care. Have a beautiful day.